welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me kind of, and I've had my makeup on since 7 a.m. this morning when I first got ready, and I kind of want to do a touch-up, and I didn't put on any eyeshadow this morning, so I want to do eyeshadow. And I have two new palettes that I want to try out, so I'm going to try one out with you guys today. So I'm going to do a little touch-up. I haven't done any touch-up since I first did my makeup at 7 a.m. this morning. So, alright, first of all, I'm going to put my little cat ears on. Get my hair out of the way. And since this is just a touch-up, I'm probably not going to really put on foundation because I don't want to make the look really cakey, but I'm going to take a little bit of my Shape Tape to do a little bit of concealing. Oh, and I grabbed the wrong color. This is my Fair, which I use for highlighting, and I wanted Light, which I use to conceal. I'm going to use a little bit. I'm just gonna dab a little on, not too much because, like I said, it's just a touch-up. We don't want to be cakey. A damp beauty blender. Blend it out. Dab, dab, dab. Blend, blend, blend. Actually, I'm going to take the mini beauty blender and I'm going to use that for right here since it's so small and it's a small area. Sorry, that was the water. I'm just getting that a little damp because I didn't do that before. I didn't know I was going to use this. When you dampen your beauty sponge, you can use water or setting spray. Whatever works for you. Whatever's convenient. Okay. Now I'm going to touch up with a little bit of Coty Airspun powder. This is the translucent extra coverage. So I'm just going to put a little bit into the cap, and I have the Real Techniques sponge with the flat edge, and I'm going to dampen it and pick up just a little bit of product and dab it onto the places that we concealed to set the concealer down. And now we're gonna let that set for a minute. I don't think my eyebrows need any touching up. They still look good. And we are going to take a little bit of blush. This is L'Oreal True Matte blush. This is the shade W7/8 in Soft Sun. And I'm going to take this brush, the name of it wore off, tap the product off, Okay. Next, we're going to brush that translucent powder off. And I'm going to take a little bit of CoverGirl Loose Professional Powder, and I am going to put that on with a sponge. I'm going to put that right under that blush to really make it defined there. And a little bit right here. Here. Just make it nice and even. And there. And then we're going to do eyeshadow. I have two new palettes, Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes, which just came out, and the Tartelette Tease palette, which is a mini to-go palette. Can't decide what I want to do, but I think I'm going to use the Just Peachy Matte since that's brand new. Open it up here. It's a really nice, I like that packaging. Open it up. It's very nice. I love the colors in this palette. It's a nice variety. Good colors for the fall. Wow, it smells really good. Okay, first I'm going to set down with Peach Meringue, which is the lightest shade in the palette. And then I am going to take a fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to take Peach Tea, and I'm going to put that in the crease. It's a really nice transition shade. Okay, now I am going to take a little bit of this Just Ripe, and I'm gonna go just below in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to use the shade Peach Sangria, and I am just going to take that all over the lid. Wow, that's super pigmented. I tapped off the excess and I still got a lot of color, so I'm gonna have to do some blending. And I left some of that extra loose powder on and didn't brush it off yet, so that will help with some of this fallout. We have to go and remove that later. Now I'm gonna go back in with a fluffy blending brush, blend out the crease. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this fluffy, clean blending brush and just blend out the edges a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. What do? We blend, blend, blend. This is one of the Tarte Unicorn brushes, the limited edition set. I have the, here's some of my brushes, but I have the set of Tarte brushes, the unicorn ones, and I love them. They're so nice and fluffy and soft. It's a great set. Okay, now I am going to take this brush and I'm going to use the white shade Peach Meringue inner corner highlight and brow highlight, and I'm going to take this brush. This is a NARS 38 brush. I think it's for eyeliner, but I like using it for doing eyeshadow on the lower lash line. Now I'm going back into the Just Ripe shape that we used on the lid and the crease and the peach sangria, and I'm going to mix them together. Just Ripe and peach sangria on the lower lash line. Just darken out the corners there a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take this fluffy brush. It is called The One by La Soie. And I'm going to take a little bit of that fallout and brush it away. Now, I actually think that I want to take a shimmer shade. A shimmer shade, oh, just kidding, I'm not going to do a shimmer shade. I am going to use one of the Stila glitters, the Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I love these. I have a bunch of them. It comes in these little tubes. And I like to dab mine on a brush. But you can just dab it on straight on the eye. But I like to keep mine clean and use a brush. But I'm going to pop that in this lid here and just really make that pop right there in the lid. I think that these glitter shadows can really add a lot to a look. And they're really fun. There's a lot of product in them. They last a long time. A little product goes a long way with these. I only used a tiny dab. I never re-dipped the brush for either of these eyes. Okay, and I will definitely wash that brush later so it doesn't get crusty or anything. And now let that set for just a second. I'm going to take this fluffy brush and blend out the edge one more time. Okay, now that we're all blended, I'm going to take the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. This is my favorite top coat mascara. This is the Blackest Black shade. And I'm already wearing mascara from this morning, so I'm just going to put on a top coat. Since we're doing touch-ups and some powder and some fallout got on them, you just want to darken them and liven them a little bit. Sorry, I was looking in the mirror instead of in the camera. Okay, And then I'm just gonna take one of these little combs and comb out the lashes a little bit. Since I already have mascara on, if you put another coat of mascara on, sometimes it can get clumpy. And to avoid that, you can comb them out. It helps to get those clumps out. Okay, the eyes are done. Now we have to go and take the rest of that powder off with the fluffy brush. Blend it out. Brush it all away. Okay, and now I'm going to take this Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Crystal Ball. I've been obsessed with this one all summer long. As you can see, I've nearly panned this one. And I'm going to take this IT for Ulta brush. It's a concealer blending brush. And I'm going to take a little bit down the nose and on the cheek. And since this is such a white, heavy highlighter, I like to take the fan brush and then kind of fan it out and diffuse the highlight down here so it's not quite so heavy. And just fan it out. It looks not quite as crazy. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Lippy Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Dusty Rose. No, not Dusty Rose. Sorry, that's the Anastasia. This is Rebel Rose. Now, set my face with Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. This is my favorite. The mist is so fine. I love it. Okay, get rid of the cat ears. And that is my final look. That's the touch-up. And that is the eye look using the Just Peachy Mattes, the new Too Faced eyeshadow palette. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!